yet. He's God Set, the God of evil. Guys, I want acting skills. You know what I say? I'm going to tell the story. You act what I'm saying, okay? Well, these are the 4 sons and daughters of Geb and Nut. So Isis and Osiris, they get married. Set and Nephthys, they got married. So the main god here, the god Osiris here is the god. God Osiris, like you know, he inherited his father. He became the main god, and he got married to the goddess of love and beauty and sex and magic. God Set, the god of evil, who was very jealous from him. And he said, like, you know, he got married to Isis, the goddess of love and beauty, and like he inherited earth after my father, and like he was, because like he's evil, as you see, look at his face, like he looks really evil. So he decided to get rid of his brother by making a trick. He's the god of evil, he's very smart, and he's very tricky. So he decided to make a coffin in the size of Osiris. So he made a coffin, he started making a coffin. He made it in the size of Osiris exactly. And he said he made it in the size of Osiris, and he came like, you know, on a public feast, and he said the person is going to fit exactly in the coffin, is going to take this coffin as a gift. Make a coffin made out of pure solid gold, and it was decorated with a lot of precious stones. And like, you know, to be giving someone a gift as a coffin in the ancient time, it was the perfect gift to be given. Because like, you know, they lived this normal life just to prepare themselves to the afterlife. So the coffin is what's going to protect his mummy and his book of the dead. Not like nowadays you give someone a coffin as a gift. You understand like the idea? So like, you know, the first person lied in, he was very big, he's very fat, he didn't fit in. The second one was very slim. So Osiris said, okay, I'll give it a go. And he lied in the coffin. Osiris lied in the coffin. So Osiris lied in the coffin. Yeah, lied in the coffin.
On the pillow.
It's my size, and he was very happy and excited. But Sid runs quickly, and he closes the coffin, and he hammers the coffin, and to make sure that and he pushes him in the water to get rid of his brother. Okay? No, you're still in the coffin. But you're still in the coffin. Isis knew about what happened to her husband, so because she is the goddess of magic, she started like doing her magical tricks. And she started like, you know, searching for the coffin everywhere, looking right and left, and she finds the coffin. So she went towards the coffin, and she opened the coffin, and she saved her husband. They returned back living together in love again, and the set here is getting more jealous and more jealous because he's the god of evil, as you see. So here he has no choice. He said, every time I'm going to do a trick, she's going to be ruining it with her magical power. So that's why he brought an axe, and he came from behind Osiris.
Oh, charming.
And he killed Osiris.
One big hit.
Yeah.
He's on the
Osiris,
ground.
no!
Add to the story. 3 times! Yeah, you like that?
We finished. Starting to get a headache here.
Are you dead yet?
Die. No, die.
Die.
Just die.
Where do you want me to die then?
Die. No, don't die. It's okay.
Just die!
I don't mind.
I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead.
Well and truly.
Well and truly.
So to make sure that he's not coming back to life after death again, he decided to cut his body into 14 pieces.
Oh!
That's only starting.
Sorry.
Sponsored by Black and Decker.
And he started cutting his body into 14 pieces, and then after he cut into 14 pieces, he threw every piece everywhere all over Egypt to make sure that he's not coming back to life after death again.
And the
Every
police were looking
governorate
for
in Egypt,
The
every
reincarnated,
section
isn't it?
of Egypt had a body part of Osiris. Isis knew about her what happened, and she kept crying and crying and crying and crying and crying and crying. She kept crying and crying till her tears made the river Nile.
Oh.
Okay, the whole story about how the world was created. So it started like, by air and humidity first. And then after that, earth and then sky. And then the river Nile created by the tears of Isis. Isis wasn't very happy with what happened at all. She lost her husband. She lost her wife. And said he was as bad, as evil as he wasn't happy with his wife, and he was hitting on Isis as well. Like, So,
You're like Jerry Springer.
Isis didn't like that at all, because like she loves Osiris.
And he's got one like the devil, yeah.
Niftis didn't. You're his wife. But the two of them were very happy for that, because like, they loved Osiris, he was the good man. They knew Set was evil. So Isis went to Niftis and told her, see what your husband is doing.
Do that.
And like, so, and like she told her, yeah, I know he's bad, he's trying to hit on you and things. And what can we do? Isis wants to take revenge from what happened to her husband. How is she going to revenge? How is she going to? How is she going to take revenge from him while he is the god of evil? She is like, he's very smart and tricky, and she is very soft and delicate. She is the goddess of love and beauty. So she decided to have a son.
Oh wow, this is getting good
fight.
for you. It's only a play.
Sorry, man, I've got a video. This is like Jerry Springer. Jerry.
How is she going to have a son when her husband is cut into 14 pieces? So that's why, like, she went back to Neftis again, and she told her, help me to collect the body of Osiris to return him back to life after death again. So the two of them, they had strong magical power. So they started running right and left, searching for the body parts of Osiris, until she found a leg. She put it back, like, Osiris, come here, please. So Osiris. So yeah, that's where they are going to collect his body. So, like, she finds a part of the leg, she finds the other part, they put the legs together, they wrap it by linen cloth to get the legs together. And then the arms, she found one arm, and she found the other arm. Neftis put his left hand, like his left arm, on his chest. found the left arm, put in his chest like that. And Isis found the right arm and put it in the chest like that. Right? Looks to you like the mummy. So every pharaoh, when he dies, he's taking the shape of Osiris. And the legs next to each other like that. They found the head, they found like everything, and they will wrap him by the by linen wrap till they collected his body parts to return him back to life, as I said, to have a son. Isis was missing something very important in his body, like for making this baby. It was eaten by a crocodile.
What's an end to that then?
She is not going, to let the crocodile eat this part. She started searching for the crocodile, and she opened the mouth of the crocodile. She fought the crocodile for it, opened the mouth, and she got this piece out of his stomach. and put it back in him, and
That's his nose.
and with the help of Nephthys, the two of them started making magical tricks, to return him back to life after death again. He returns back to life, but just for one night. You don't have to act this way. Which was enough to have the son Horus. So Horus is born here, and Osiris died again after this night, and he became the god of the paradise. Who is the god of earth now? Who is controlling the world? Seth. He is evil, and he is very happy that, he's controlling everything. Horus is a baby. He doesn't know that Horus is born now because he is so little. But his mother and his aunt, two of them, looking after him, bringing him up by a way to grow up like that, and they were training him all the time to be a fighter, to be a warrior.
Is he being breastfed?
No, they don't have to act this way. Yes, I will show you that in the temple. You don't have to. So now he grew up, and he's very muscly, he's very strong, and he became like because he is the one born to fight evil. He's born for one purpose, to be a warrior, to be a fighter, so he can punish his uncle Seth.
Limbering up.
Okay. Seth is the god of evil. He is very smart and tricky, and he's coward at the same time. So when he knew that Horus is coming to fight him, he started changing his shape and escaping away. Horus is now ready for the fight, and he's going to look for him, but Seth runs away. And Horus is running after him, and Seth is running, and Horus is running after him. Horus is running faster. Horus, run.
Horus comes in there.
Horus, run.
Run, Horus.
Then Horus catches him. And in this time here, the two of them, they don't have other choice. They have to fight each other. They start fighting and fighting and fighting. And they stop the fight.
Get the chainsaw.
So in this fight, it was that strong, as you saw. This one is born to be a warrior. This one is very smart and tricky as well. So none of them beat the other one. But the two of them were injured. Bad.
And we saw that.
So what was the injury? Horus, take off your glasses. Horus lost his left eye. Became having one eye is open and shiny.